and the rapid acceleration of human encroachment on their remaining habitats. If these trends continue, it may only be through responsible and cooperative captive breeding efforts that some species will ultimately survive. We ask that you keep this in mind as we tour around Water Safari Lake and view a variety of different species. On the island to our left-hand side, we have our white-handed gibbons. Gibbons are native to Southeast Asia and they belong to a group of primates known as the lesser apes. The two that we can see right now, one of them is looking at us, that would be Alfonso and Gina. Gibbons will live in family groups consisting of a monogamous pair and their offspring, much like we have here on our island. So again, the two sitting together, that they are partners and parents to Sylvester, so their names are Alfonso and Gina. And Alfonso is just heading over to Sylvester right now. So Sylvester again is their son. He was born March 30th, 2018. So he's about 4 years old now. He does still live with his parents here on our island here. They have hook-like hands, short thumbs, long arms, compact bodies, and no tails. And they have adapted differently to life in the trees from the spider monkey. Gibbons are famous for their great call, which is used as a territorial display in which both members of a pair will participate. And although they do tend to stay off the ground, when they are on the ground, they will typically walk with their arms held above their heads for balance. Again towards that left-hand side. Coming up to the island on our left-hand side, we have our spider monkeys, Flip and Beaver. Flip is a robust black spider monkey. He is completely black from head to toe, except for a few white hairs on his chin. And Beaver is our black-handed spider monkey. He is rusty reddish-brown in color. Both spider monkeys are specially adapted for life in the trees, having long, slender limbs and a prehensile tail which acts as a fifth limb. Their prehensile tail has a hairless patch of skin near the tip with grooves like a fingerprint, enhancing their ability to grasp branches. Their hands lack thumbs, and this allows them to move through the trees with speed and agility while in search of their diet of fruit and leaves. They can be found throughout Mexico, Panama, and Ecuador, and should they display themselves in an aggressive manner, they can make the hairs on their necks, shoulders, and tailbase stand up, thus making them appear larger in size. So again, their names are Flip and Beaver. Flip is our robust black spider monkey, and Beaver is our black-handed spider monkey. It is obvious why the spider monkey gets their name. With their small rounded heads, elongated limbs, and a prehensile tail, they look like giant spiders. With that being said, I do find our spider monkeys much cuter than spiders, but that might just be my opinion of them. On the island to our left-hand side, we have our ring-tailed lemurs. Ring-tailed lemurs are found only on the island of Madagascar. They are the most striking in lemur species, having a black and white barred tail held up in an S-shaped curved formation when walking. In the wild, they'll spend much of their time traveling on the ground in groups of 10 to 30 individuals, and they are very female-dominated. Their legs are considerably longer than their arms, enabling them to leap 9.5 feet vertically in a single bound. As of 2017, the population in the wild is believed to have crashed as low as 2,000 individuals due to habitat loss, poaching, and hunting, making them even more critically endangered. The ring-tailed lemur can live up to about 15 years in the wild and can live up to 30 years here in conservation areas such as African lion safari. The lake we're touring on is a natural spring-fed lake with man-made islands. It is home to 4 species of fish, the large and smallmouth bass, sunfish, and catfish, as well as frogs, snakes, and muskrats. The deepest part of our lake is about 6 to 7 feet deep in the center. As we approach our docking area, I do ask again that you remain seated with your arms and legs well within the boat until the boat has come to a full and complete stop, is securely attached to the docking area, and the gates have been opened for you. Once the gates are open, you're welcome to exit towards your right-hand side, and if you have any questions about the tour or safari in general, I'd be happy to try and answer those for you. Just as a heads up, the dock we are approaching is a bump dock, meaning we do have to bump into it once or twice in order for us to get as close as possible for a safe and swift exit. So again, I ask that you remain seated for the duration of our docking process. I'd like to thank you all for visiting us here today at African Lion Safari, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your stay here on safari.